What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another live at the shop with Pilot Ryan. We've got a huge shipment of stuff in. We do that quite frequently these days, thanks to you. And we're going to crack into it. So, yeah, let me know when you show up. Still doing the early hours, so not a lot of customers generally come in at this time. But we're going to start cracking into this stuff and get it opened up. It's like Christmas all the time. Right, so what's up? How's it going? Hey, hey. John Graham, what's going on? We're here for another, you know, unbox a ton of stuff. Lego gaming, awesome. You feeling better, John? Good. Or are you asking me if I am? All right, let's crack into it. I got a lot, some of it's just parts and all. What's up, Brian Chambers? We're just gonna tear through some boxes and see what we got going on. Oh yeah. And how are you? So in this first box, I've got a bunch of wheels for the slashes. Some big servos for my X-Max guys, the 2085Xs they've been asking for. Wild Bill, what's happening? I've got some chargers. Yep, that's it for that box. Very good. Very good. And if you ever want customers, just start going live. They will start pulling up. I should do this more often. Let's make a table here. That's a good idea. Eddie K, what's going on? Eddie, unfortunately, I did not see that come through. I'll check again today. How's it going?
Okay. Oh, trying to find things for Lionel trains. Do you carry that?
I'll show you what little bit I have.
Oh, okay.
I really don't though. Jerry's Trains is where I send everybody. This is the only thing I
Oh,
have.
I see. Okay. All
Are
right.
you familiar with Jerry's Trains?
Where's that at?
Toscano Park. It's over there by Gumwood and 23, the other Martins. So there's some businesses back there at Toscano Park, Toscano Village. And just down the street, west,
This street?
west from here. Yep, yep.
How far?
Just a couple miles.
Okay, you say it's near Martin's.
Yeah, Jerry's Trains. You have to pump it up on your phone and
Oh,
get the address and stuff exactly. I don't
Okay.
think he's open every day, but he's Jerry's Trains.
Okay. All right.
So he's gonna have
Stop.
way more than I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not as popular as they once were.
Unfortunately.
People going a different direction.
I mean, look at if people were asking for it, I'd get it.
Yeah. Oh, I
And to do it
understand that.
right, there's so many different scales.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I can remember back in the 50s, my God, there were whole stores full of trains.
Yeah.
Everybody was interested in
Even not that long ago, there was one that was just packed full on Lincoln Way.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
yeah. I think I.
And it always blows my mind when those places close, because I mean they're niched down. Like that's
Yeah.
why I don't mess with it, because I can't beat a guy
Well,
like Jerry or
No, you can't.
the
no.
store on Lincoln
Why
Way.
bother? Yeah.
So I sent everybody over that way,
Okay.
and people tell me his hours are limited. He may not be open every day,
Yeah.
but it's definitely the place to go.
Okay. All right, I'll give it a try. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Get something for my grandson.
Yeah, I get it.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks. HO is the way to go. I have some 24 wheels here, Brazen. Not a lot, but I got some. I can show them to you when you get here. Obviously, I can get what you want, though, too. I do have some beadlocks even still for them, the RC four-wheel drive ones. What's up, Jeff? So I got some more parts and shocks and more tires. Some big X-Max tires some guys special ordered. These shocks are the way to go when you're upgrading the Slash or a Rustler, because you don't have to piece out the caps and the springs and the bodies and the shafts. It's all here, and it comes with the oil too. It's real easy to do. They retail around $65, I think, but best deal going. You just get the whole thing, and they're metal shock bodies and caps. So what? And thank you so much, Eddie K. I appreciate that. It seems to be happening an awful lot. Rustler tires, Bandit tires. Like I say, a bunch of the shock kits. Hey, we did all right. I mean, Christmas was busy. We put everything back in the inventory. 2660. Nice. I'll check that out or make a note, Brett, for sure. I got a ton of RPM stuff lately too. What else? Shocks. Man, let me know. I'll get it. Whatever it is. If I don't have it, I'll get it. Bodies. Yes. I had a guy bought like all my bodies the other day. I had a handful and he bought them all. Oh yeah. This one's hot for a Slash. Fox. Looking good. And then I got some clear ones. More clear ones. Pre-painted. Pink and purple. You know that one's fast. Red and white. Looking tight. It's always fun opening this stuff up with you guys. I think I might know what this is. Just by the size of the box, I actually think this might be boats. I keep getting asked for boats, so I keep ordering boats, but I think I'm wrong. I just saw the top of the box. I'm wrong. It's another High Trail F-150 Ranger. Gorgeous looking crawler for sure. This is it right there. Isn't that killer? Super nice. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, I keep selling the black ones, and then a guy wanted a brown one, so I was like, all right, I'll get you a brown one. No big deal. we're ordering all the time, so it's easy to do. More tires. These are the belted tires that come on the new X-Max Ultimate and XRT. As big as my head. Definitely heavier than stock. You receive the orders in. You know, you make the orders, so they already exist, and there's a file already, and you can import them over, and then when you make your labels, you're also kind of double checking everything and making sure you got it all, and that's what puts it in the system. So it's kind of nice. Even if I don't use the system to order, I can import it over when I order direct, which I do a lot of that. Saves a step. All right, we're getting down to it. I got 2 big boxes left. I could have swore I got a couple boats. I got a Traxxas hoodie because I can't get to the store to get my own clothes. So I've about wore my hoodie out. So I got a Traxxas one. You guys can get hoodies and clothes and stuff at pilotryanmedia.com if you click into the store. So more little parts and all, which is great. And more tires, bumpers, A-arms. Holy smokes, I got lots of tires. I needed them. And some, yeah, just trying to keep the empties filled up all the time. I love parts. I've been putting up parts all morning. I got a lot of RPM parts in here now. And some servo savers. Lots of stuff. Anybody around here should not need to go online for things. That's the point. There's a lot to do. I'm glad I put everything up because Nick's beef sticks. Yeah, organic and good. Let's see, what's this? I got 2 more boxes. Oh, this one's heavy. What's in this one? This one might be from another vendor, even. Nope, it's not. Battery completer packs is what this is. No, the light kit I think is gonna be, when I thought I saw an ETA on that. If it would in here, I'd be shipping it out soon. But it seemed like the ETA was a while away still. Yep, all battery completer packs and that. So, like for instance, the X-Max and the XRT take 2 4S batteries. And so if somebody doesn't have a charger or batteries yet, they can buy this bundle and basically save about $30 on what it would be to piecemeal it. Ugh. And then the same for the 2S and 3S stuff too. All right, what's this one? The last one. And then I got a big mess to clean up. Bandit Classic. Try to keep something for everybody. A couple pre-runners. Yeah, there's my boats. So I've got these are like little slashes. It's called a pre-runner. Like that, like a little slash, man. So these are, they call them 18th scale. Fun little deal. I mean, you can get along outside with it, but pretty cool. I like, and these retail, they're under 200 bucks. I think they're under 150 bucks, and everything comes with it. So that's kind of nice, having things like that. So I got 2 of those, and I got 2 of these little blast boats. These are, they come with everything in it, so you don't have to buy auxiliary equipment like a battery or charger situation. So these retail around $150, run on nickel metal batteries. I think you can run a 2S LiPo in them, and you get that boat experience for a bargain from a company that you can get parts for their stuff. That's that. That's everything. You got another boat and another pre-runner in here. Now I got a big old mess and some tags to get made up. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Yeah. If it fits, next time you see me, I'll be rocking a new hoodie. How about them apples? All right, we'll keep it short, just a couple minutes, and I'm gonna get after cleaning up. Is there anything you guys wanna see that you know I have in here? My cup of coffee, I already drank it, and I don't get to go get any more until Teresa gets in, which is still a ways off. Got the CJ7 sitting here. I got a Tamiya kit I brought in the other day. You want to see it? Check it out. So many people have a fond memory of the Tamiya kits. Tamiya. I do need a Keurig for the shop, but they'll probably have to cart me away. A CJ7 kit. I don't know. That'd be cool though. Don't they have a 10.3 kit now? I know they got the Base Camp Builders kit. They had a 10.3. I think they have a 10.3 kit, but you get like the Rubicon body. So certain things would have to be different to make it work. The CJ7's amazing. Guys, I put out a video yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it, but you should if you're into it. It's a CJ7. I did my thing on the shocks where I just move it and drop it a half inch. And then last night I put in a power system and a servo. So what was already killer is now even better. Nice, thanks, John. Yeah, that was at a disc golf course. Me and my son went and played disc golf, and I brought the CJ7 with me because there's a lot of cool hills and routes and different kind of terrain than I'm used to crawling on. So that's where I filmed the majority of that CJ7. Nah, no one's in here right now, just me. I mean, I'm at the shop right now. Just me. Teresa and the dog doesn't get here until like 1. But I've been doing this 10 o'clock in the morning stuff through the holidays, and I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it, but I mean, generally I would never go live like this if there was somebody here, right? I don't know. It's almost weird. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing a storm here. 1240. Nice. Yeah, come on. Come on, man. I'm open now, and we'll be open till 6. Yeah, so the nostalgia vibe for sure. And they're still making a lot of these. A lot of these ones I hear people out of stock, back ordered, because people are still buying them up. The frog and the hornet and the grasshopper and some of these things are, I always hear people mention them. Look at that. These are like some of the first buggies and stuff. Got more Aero Scouts in yesterday, and the float kits that go with them, which is kind of cool. Snow's coming, and so many people live by the water. This guy came in by Aero Scout yesterday, wasn't even thinking about floats, and I showed them to him, and he was like, I'm down. I can step right out my door and fly this thing. I was like, it sounds like a good idea. That's awesome. You can fly it on the snow with it too. I was like, do your maiden flight without them, get it dialed in, and then let it rip. Let it rip. So 22 minutes, opening up some stuff, making a mess. I got a lot of this is special order, so all those X-Max tires are going to a person, except for a couple for the shop. The new Vanquish, thanks Jay Woody. It's on the way, the stand. So it's like the VRD carbon without the carbon. It's aluminum flat rails, and of course ready to run, equipment, but already built. So I ordered one the day they announced it. So it'll be coming here probably next week early. The stuff's good. And I had a guy who was deliberating over what to buy yesterday, and we talked for a while. He was looking at the CJ7, the Phoenix, and what else? Gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, he's getting the Phoenix, and he wanted portals. So I was like, well, let me order you the Falcon edition. It comes with the bed sides and the portal axles rather than the other RTRs that are straight axle. Yeah, I still have the X-Max Ultimate and XRT in here. Yep, I do. In the box. It's one of those things, they're big. You got to put the wheels on and stuff when you crack into it. They're gorgeous, though, with all the upgrades already on it. And it should be for the price increase, right? I mean, the original X-Max and XRT retail at like $1,000, and then the Ultimates are $14.99. So lots of aluminum upgrades and beefed up bits here and there. Pretty cool. It's worth it if you want that. I mean, the belted tires and all that metal. I feel like if you already have an X-Max, then you can just kind of, as you need to, you can make those upgrades happen. It seems like everybody I talk to, Proline makes tires for the X-Max, right? And the big 8S Armas, as well as tires for all kinds of other things. They are extremely heavy. So I think if you want belted tires, but you don't want them to weigh 1,000,000 pounds, these new X-Max and XRT belted tires from Traxxas are gonna be the way to go. They're gonna save you a weight penalty and probably a little bit of money too. So yeah. I mean, they're heavy, but they're not heavy like the Prolines. Belted. Next week's gonna be interesting. What are you thinking? tell me, because I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I have a hobby shop. I don't know anything anymore. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Give it a like on your way out, if you would. Yeah, it does. I do like the lightweight of it. If you're not going to air it out, it really doesn't matter, you know? But if you're into airing them out and jumping them, I think keeping the tires light is what's up. But somewhere in the middle between those heavy Badlands and the new ones, I think is where you want to be. We really only shredded our tires if we were belly up and we were trying to get out of it. If they're just spinning free, like if two are like on the ground and the other two are not and you're in it still, that's when the tires would go. You know, 8S is a lot of power. It's 44.4 volts. You know what I mean? Running through that vehicle. So yeah, it's pretty rowdy. It's one of my favorite big ones. I like the Armas, I really do, but they're heavy. I like the 6S Armas a lot. And down from there is really cool. But like I love that X-Max and XRT because it's not super heavy, you know? But I kind of like the looks of the Armas better. So it just depends what you want to do. If you're not going to air it out, I don't think it matters, you know? A lot of folks are just going to stick with the batteries they have already too. Like if you're already all in on Horizon products, you already have batteries for and charger equipment for things like those big Armas or even the rock crawlers for that matter. You know, if you already have IC3 or EC3 batteries, 2200, 1800, 3000, 33, 32, whatever, you're fine. And any of the crawlers, you know what I mean? And you don't really need hard case in those. And you hardly need hard case in a basher unless you're going to air it out, you know. Good times. I think I'm going to wrap it. It's Friday. It doesn't feel like it. It's always weird, the holidays, right? Kind of shorten, stretch out the weeks, it feels like. Sharpie will look shiny. That's the thing about the Sharpies, probably. I mean, once it dries, though, it flattens out a little bit. I always like to get the paint at like Lowe's or Home Depot, the samples, because they're always like satin. So it's going to dry and look pretty good. With black, it's tricky, though. Sometimes the hole looks deeper if it's shinier than if it's flat, just because the way light plays with it. The days are getting longer, though. So there's that. Has anyone noticed? Not by much. I mean, when did the days start getting longer? The 21st, 22nd? What's up, Dylan? Man, you got to come in here, dog. I know why you don't come, though. You just are trying to save your money. Because if you come in here, there's too much cool stuff. I get it. What type of paint are the samples? It's latex. It's like house paint. So you can get a little sample. It used to be for like $3 or something. And that's what I was doing all my, sometimes a little bit of rattle can, but most of my airplane modification paint jobs were house paint. Legit. Yeah, the 21st. Winter solstice. Missouri, huh? 4, 5. It will last forever. 4.5. I'll get it. Must be an answer to a question. Well, guys, let's see. Friday night, huh? Who's on Friday? Who's doing Friday? Kenny? Again? 450. Yeah, it went up. It went up since last time I've done it. Cool. I'm going to get to work, you guys. It's been awesome. Giveaway Friday. I'm giving away my soul, my effort, my money, my peace of mind, and everything else. All right, Dylan. Harley and SBG are on tonight. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I was watching those guys on Wednesday, which is why I did the intro the way I did. On that red Jeep CJ7, they were joking around about what's the word? Transparent titles. Yeah, he's not doing Friday, so SBG's not on Friday either then. Yeah, those guys are literally why I want 3D printer. You know, none of my vendors carry them. I was trying to have a good excuse to get one. Like, be able to also turn them around. The CJ7's a nice rig, dude. The departure and approach angles are just ridiculous, man. And it's axial, so you already know it's good. Mike's waiting on the red one. Killer. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, check out the departure angle. I mean, it's like 90 degrees almost. Yeah, I know. I'm shopping drivers. A guy left me a comment in the video, and I think he said 7-inch guy, 8-inch guy. I can't remember. It's in the comment section of the video on this I just put out. A little bit of leg surgery, and whatever size he said, 7-inch or 8-inch, seemed to be appropriate. What's kind of nice about this, though, is they haven't done this until recently that I know of, but these are actually beadlock tires and wheels. So if you wanted to get beadlocks, you didn't necessarily have to get new rubber. You could reuse these Mickey Thompsons if you wanted to. I'm going to do something for the rims and maybe the rubber too. But I'm happy with it already. A lot of times I will throw a little bit of brass on like a diff cover. And so I might do that, or I might do brass rings if I do some beadlocks. But it performs pretty good already now. But I'd like to see something with this back in there. Like 3D print a blanket. Winch. There's definitely room for one. And even with that stinger sticking out, look at the approach angle. It's nuts. And the steering is crazy. There's bump stops on it too, which is nice. And I put this on my good radio, so I dialed in all the steering I could do without being into the bump stops, and upgraded the servo and the motor. I couldn't help it. This truck deserves it. Actually, those who can really discern what they're watching, you watch the video I put out yesterday, and over the top of obstacles, the drag brake just was not set very good, and it just will roll, like kind of chunk over the top of stuff. Now with the Fusion 2-in-1 in here, it just stays put. It's just so smooth. It's crazy, the slow vibe. That's really what the crawler thing is about, man, the slow vibe. But with the straight axle, you got to have some power, though, too, so you can kind of bump over stuff. The portals is a little more finesse, but I feel like you got to bash it a little more when it's straight axle. At least my early Bronco was that way. And as cool as that is, it's not as much of a performer as this. So yeah, I'll probably do my diff cover thing, and definitely I'll end up with some rims and maybe brass rings. So yeah. Yeah, the Fusion's awesome. I sell a ton of them. The 2-in-1. A lot of the crawler guys around here like the 1800s, and that's what I'm rocking. Um, and people, a guy talked to me yesterday. He's like, man, I'm worried about the fact that it's a combination ESC and motor. I'm like, but it's like $70. If something quits the bed, it's not awful to get another one. You know, I mean, you can buy an ESC for $100. Chrome, huh? I'm thinking black. I do have some steelies I was thinking about. Um, these, as a matter of fact, a little bit deep dish, which gives me a wider stance as well. So that's kind of fun. The wheel is sticking out about half already out the side of the truck. So with deep dishes on, it'd be a little bit more even. The 2300 has a 540 can. Nice. I like making these scale things perform as good as they can. 4 longer screws and 4 washers. I changed the shock positions to share with the link positions and dropped that truck a 1/2 inch and was able to spin a lot of preload back in. And I don't know, you can kind of judge for yourself if you watch the video, right? Fusion Pro 23. Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of us around here are on the 1800s. It's a little bit cheaper and does a fine job. I did have a guy run a 1200 and he didn't like it. So 18s and those 2300s are, I think, the way to go. Absolutely. I got a couple of those Morvair bodies coming in. They were out of stock forever from J Concepts. They call it the Bel Air, I think, Corvair. But it's the Matt's Off-Road Recovery Morvair body. So they were available, and there's a couple coming this way to the shop. So it looks like I have another project to do as well in the future. Wrights has got the 2300 on his super built Traxxas K5 Blazer. This is the one Mike's got. A total beaut. A total beauty. The new High Trail K5 72, isn't it? Yep, 72 Blazer. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm waiting on the rims to come for our buddy CVO Hobo. I got his rubber, but not his rims. They'll be here next week. He's got some Baja claws. I have them sitting back there waiting on the rims. I'm going to get them mounted up for him and ship them off. So yeah, hey, I'm going to get going. It's been 40 minutes. We can walk the shop real fast and then I'm going to bounce. Yeah, what a mess. I told you I had a mess here. There's the X-Max and XRT. Keep bringing in the short course ready to runs for people who don't necessarily want to build a whole kit. My FJ is amazing right now. I got it dialed in, leaf spring kits on there, and I tweaked the arrangement for the shackles so I could actually lower that truck a little bit as well. It needed it. Got the Unicorn. That's a good question. Uh-oh. Is this going to be a regular show from the shop on Fridays? Let me know because I don't want to miss it. No, not necessarily. I've been doing one from the shop. It seems like every week for a minute when I get like big orders and stuff and kind of unbox them. Mini T's, mini B's, the Fortec brushless BL2 chassis situation. I got a couple Groms back in stock again finally. Those were super hot. Super hot. Slashes and rustlers like crazy all the time. I mean, they just move. They just move by the loads. By the loads. Oval car, Datsun, Mojave, dirt bikes. FOC is amazing. Winnebago. Got some more planes coming. Keep selling a ton of the TRX 4Ms. And I'm working on RPM part sections right now. What's up, Smoky Mountain RC? But yeah, I got a mess to clean up before everybody comes. So I'm going to get after that, try to get this stuff stickered up and in the system, because people can actually look and see what we have. It's not always correct, but we do our part. But, you know, when you shop Hobbytown, you can put in the location and look, their inventory is what it's supposed to be. Man, I got to get that golden nugget back. My buddy took it a long time ago to get the windows put in, and I haven't seen it since. So I got to get that back. Yeah, because that was quite a project too. I've got some serious projects. I've been having a lot of fun. I mean, it's hard to get out and fly by yourself for me, because I don't want to go if I can't film. And I've got a lot to get filmed, a lot of cool planes. I so apologize. I know you guys want to see it. I mean, literally, that's why I did this in the first place. I thought I was going to be marketing more than doing what I'm doing. But is what it is. So don't stop clicking those links, even if they're not seeming to work. Yeah, I got to get that project back out. I mean, I got it up on 2.2s, just waiting on the hinges and the windows to be put in, and it's time to do it. What would really be cool is if the FJ40 roof from FMS would fit on that Suzuki Golden Nugget build I did. That would solve a lot of problems, because right now the roof is just basically a flat piece of wood. It'd be nice to have that radius in the roof, you know, kind of like the real one has. But I haven't had it since I haven't had the Golden Nugget around since I've had the FJ around to see, because I would literally find a roof somewhere off an FJ40 if it fit, and I'd make it happen on the Golden Nugget. I'd repaint it, patina it, that and everything, because that would top it off. Otherwise, it's totally amazing. And I've learned some things about leaf spring stuff. So if I think it's sitting too high, I can fix that, you know? That'd be a good one for pulling a trailer also. Guys, that's it. I got a ton to do. Thanks so much for coming by. Watch that video, the red Jeep, and we'll see you Sunday night for the weekly live stream I've done for 5 years at this point. Thanks so much for all your support, guys. Get you some merch. If you need some clothes, I got some hoodies and things, man. Go to the pilotryanmedia.com, get you something, get you some snacks. You know what I mean? Get you some snacks. And if you're gonna do Amazon stuff, do it through there too. I do have some drivers for crawlers that I put on the Amazon store the other day, but whatever you get through Amazon, if you click through me, actually credits this whole endeavor. So appreciate that. All right, gonna roll in 5. Hanger rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Bye now.